Okay, we're going to have a look at this steampunk lettering, and we've got another sheet here that we're using for the steampunk lettering, and we've got lots of other steampunk details here that you can see. And here's part 2 of my lettering, which I've added, and we can see some of the details that I've added here. You can also see that for the last letter here, I have added the lettering, I've added the details and the steampunk details using a pencil. So if you can see there, I've drawn these all in quite lightly with pencil, and now I'm going to use a fine liner to complete that detail. So I haven't drawn this detail here directly with a fine liner. I've used the pencil to add all the details. Anything that I wasn't happy with, I've rubbed out, and then I've gone over it with a fine liner. So we're just going to have a look here. Focus. We're just going to have a look here at adding some of the later details and also some of these shading details. So if we take a look here at the details of shading, where I've added small details of shading with the fine liner. So if we take a look at these and the details of shading. So I'm going now to just go over some of this, and you can see I've got a fine liner. I've drawn this lightly, and you can see that now you've moved it away, that it's quite light. And I'm just adding these details as I go, moving down the letter. And if you've drawn it in pencil, you can plan out how you want to go over with a fine line to avoid crossing lines. So for example, this gauge detail here, I can go over this and draw the pieces that I need to do. I can plan out where I need to draw my line, where I need to draw my shading. So we can see there, I've added that detail, and I'm just going over these lines. When I've completed it, so if we look at this letter E here, you might be able to just see the pencil marks, and once I've let the ink dry, which is, I've given it a little bit of a time, I can go over here and clean up any pencil marks carefully with a rubber. There. So you can see there the details of my completed and there's the completed details of my steampunk lettering.